Good morning, children. Welcome back to the online classroom of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. I am Jeena, your Hindi teacher. Children, we already discussed about lesson 6 in the previous class. So today, let's learn rest of the lesson. बात औरत की समझ में आई. Understood the woman. उसने अपनी दम की ऊंची आवाज में दोहरा दी. He repeated his threat aloud. पर दास बाबू ने ऐसी मुद्रा बनाई कि जैसे उन्हें कुछ समझ में नहीं आया. But Das Babu made such a posture that he did not understand anything. उन्हें क्षमा मांगते हुए कहा, माफ़ कीजिए मैडम, आपने जो कुछ कहा वह मेरी समझ में बिल्कुल नहीं आया. Apologizing to him, he said, sorry madam. What you said? I do not understand at all. आपकी बात समझने के लिए क्या करूं? समझ में नहीं आता. I don't understand what to do to understand your point. औरत समझ गई कि वह मुश्किल में पड़ गए हैं, पर क्या करें? The woman understood that she was in trouble. But what to do? इसके बाद दास बाबू शोरम से मुस्कुराए. After this, दास बाबू smiled loudly. अपना ब्रीफकेस खोलते हुए उन्होंने कहा, अच्छा ऐसा करता हूँ. अरे पहले यह बात मेरे दिमाग में आई क्यों नहीं? एक मिनट मैडम. फिर उन्होंने एक छोटा सा राइटिंग पैड निकाला. उसमें से एक पन्ना फाटा और कलम के साथ उसे औरत को देते हुए हंसे. Opening his briefcase, he said, well, I do that. Why didn't this thing come to my mind earlier? 1 minute, madam. Then he took out a small writing pad, tore a page out of it and laughed while giving it to the woman with a pen. फिर मुस्कुराते हुए बोले, आप अपनी बात इस कागज़ पर क्यों नहीं लिख देती? Then smilingly said, why don't you write your point on this paper? औरत भी मुस्कुराई और कहा, धन्यवाद. The woman also smiled and said, thank you. फिर उसने स्पष्ट शब्दों में लिखा, जितनी भी रकम आपके पास है वह सब मेरे हवाले कर दीजिए. Then he wrote in clear words, whatever amount you have, hand it over to me. अन्यथा मैं ट्रेन की जंजीर खींचकर गाड़ी रुकवा दूंगी. Otherwise, I will pull the chain of the train and stop the train. जब रेलवे अधिकारी आएंगे तो मैं उनसे कह दूंगी कि आप मुझे परेशान कर रहे थे. When the railway officers come, I will tell them that you were troubling me. तब आप बड़ी कठिनाई में पड़ जाएंगे. Then you will be in big trouble. लिखने के बाद उस औरत ने दास बाबू को कागज़ कलम वापस कर दिया. After writing that, woman returned the pen and paper to दास बाबू. दास बाबू ने उसे पढ़ा, फिर उसे मोड़कर अपनी जेब में रख लिया. फिर राहत की सांस ली. दास बाबू read it, then folded it and put it in his pocket. Breathed a sigh of relief again. वह रकम मुझे दे दीजिए, औरत बार बार कह रही थी. Give me that money, the woman was saying again and again. मैडम, क्या मैं अब वह काम करूं जो शायद आपने पहले कभी नहीं किया? मैडम, may I now do what you probably never did before? मैं अब चेन खींचता हूँ. I pull the chain now. जब रेलवे अधिकारी आएंगे तब आपको उनके हवाले कर दूंगा. I will hand you over to them when the railway officers will come. अब आपको यह भी बात दूं कि मैं बहरा नहीं हूँ, मैडम मैंने केवल रिकॉर्ड के लिए वह संदेश आपसे लिखवा लिया था. Now I let me also tell you that I am not deaf. Madam, I got that message written to you just for the record. अब वह कागज़ मेरे पास है और आप किसी भी तरह बच नहीं सकती. Now that paper is with me and you can't escape anyhow. जैसे ही दास बाबू चैन के पास पहुँचे, वह औरत उनके चरणों में गिर पड़ी. अब पासा पलट चुका था. As Das Babu reached Chain, the woman fell at his feet. Now the dance was over. Children, hope you have understood this lesson. Once again, I summarize this lesson. Once, Chittaranjan Das, a great lawyer, was traveling in a first-class compartment of a train. He was carrying a large amount of cash in his briefcase, as he had just won a case for his client. As the train started, he opened his briefcase for taking out a book to read. His co-passenger was a well-dressed young lady. She happened to see that there was a bundle of currency notes in the briefcase. Mr. Das closed the briefcase and started reading his book without paying any attention to her. In the meanwhile, he felt that she was coming closer to him. He looked at her and started reading again. Then the lady said in a threatening tone, "Whatever money you have, give it to me." He said nothing. This made the lady more annoyed. She snatched the book and kept it aside. Again, she repeated her sentence, but Mr. Das said nothing. Mr. Das had understood that she was a professional cheat. He was thinking of how to come out of this odd position. Then he smiled and said to her that he was hard of hearing, so she should speak loudly. She again repeated her words, but they were of no use. Then Mr. Das took out a writing pad and pen, gave her a page to write on it whatever she wanted to tell him. She wrote on the page, on the paper, "Give me whatever cash you have, otherwise I will pull the chain, and when the railway officers will come, I will tell them that you were harassing me necessarily." Mr. Das took that page and read it and then folded it and kept it in his pocket. He laughed and said, "Whatever you wanted to do, that I am going to do now. I mean, I am going to pull the chain and let the railway officers come. I will show your handwritten message to them." Now she understood what blunder she had made. When Mr. Das was approaching the chain, she suddenly fell on his feet and told him to forgive her. Mr. Das had checkmated her. Let me conclude today's session. I have attached notes and test paper. So all of you attend test paper and post it. See you in the next class. Bye.